You said what? Do I drink? Yeah, I drink. Every once in a while, I guess. I wouldn't consider myself an alcoholic just because I drink. I mean, I drink when I go out with my friends and the girls and sometimes at dinner. And I can say, like, maybe depending on what we're doing, I may have a few more shots than what I planned, or a few more glasses of wine at dinner, depending on how I'm feeling that day. But I don't think I drink often and a lot. Nah, I think I drink as much as any other person would that likes to go out. Well, yeah, of course. Like, I'll say, oh, I'm only gonna have one drink when we go here. But, you know, peer pressure and, like, I can't say no to free shots and drinks. And, you know, guys may talk to you, and it depends on, like, if you with your girls and you trying to have a good time, like, you may set a limit, but then you always end up going over that. But that's what makes the night fun, right? How many more questions do you have? Okay, you only got 2 more, that's cool. No, go ahead. Can I imagine my life without alcohol? I mean, I feel like you can ask someone that likes shopping, like, oh, can you imagine your life without shopping? And they would say no. Like, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not harming anyone. I'm having a good time with my friends. I mean, I may lose a phone or something, but it's my phone, so I can lose it. I don't understand what the problem is. Like, can I imagine my life without drinking? I guess the question would be no, because I like to eat and drink wine, and I like to go out, and I like to take shots. So I guess that answers your question, right?
I'm trying to recall the first time I was unable to recall anything. I want to shed light to the first blackout I experienced, like November 1965, New York City. It wouldn't be the first blackout. It would be the first of many. Many drinking games turned into a recurring cycle of empty. My empty heart with these empty bottles stuck inside this empty jail, with my empty friends turning up on E. Empty. Changing my social hour into a buzz, and my buzz into an alcoholic binge, just by the amount of drinks that I would take in. Take my rut into a grave just by the dimensions of the cups I crave, well poured down my throat as I choked on the taste. Every weekend, I had become a part of the classic conditioning. I would get dressed pre-game, drinks on the way, shots at the bar, mix drinks on the dance floor, throw up in the car, eat a late night meal, just to do it all over again. Like Pavlov's dog. This is the life that I lived in. The craziest nights, I would hang out with Jose Cuervo, Don Julio, and Patron, lock myself inside this jail just to have an outer body experience that was just false freedom. So I would search for the truth that was absolute by digging into the Kettle One or reaching for the sky like Goose. Vodka gave me false freedom too. And sometimes I would want Southern comfort, so I would hang out with Jim Beam, but for some reason I would only act like a wild turkey. And I learned that the hard way that bourbon is best left for cooking. And other days, Jack and Jameson would go up the hill to fetch a pail of whiskey for me, hoping to find peace, but it left me tumbling down as I lost my crown royal. Lost my crown royally. And at times, I would use scotch to mask and tape the broken pieces of my heart. Scotch, mask, tape, broken pieces. And every now and then, I thought maybe rum can do it for me. Maybe rum can give me truth. Better yet, give me peace and set me free from everything I was enslaved to. Alcohol had become my prison. Prisons don't rehabilitate, they don't punish, they don't protect, they serve one purpose. and that is to break human beings. Alcohol consistently abused me. Alcohol inconsistently fulfilled me. I know drinking alcohol is not a sin, but it became a sin for me. I would get lit, drunk, turned up, ripped, wasted, hammered, under the influence, faded, slapped, and slaughtered. And by the end of the night, I would be praying over the porcelain toilet as if it was my heavenly Father. And when I wanted to stop, I couldn't. And when I could stop, I wouldn't. Shot after shot, drink after drink, dying inside, living in sin called alcoholic gluttony, high functioning. And looking back in retrospect, I was just thirsty for Yahweh.
Do I think I can live without drinking alcohol again? Like go out, not drink at all, have a drink at dinner, anything? I honestly don't know, because I've never thought about that before. I've never thought about going out without drinking. That's a really good question. I don't know.